MrBeast recently launched a tool called ViewStats, which is supposed to make it easier for creators to find ideas, work on new thumbnails, and even scout out how the competitors are doing. But is this tool actually good? Today we're going to do a breakdown of all three aspects of this tool to see what we think of it. Is it useful? Is it good? And how much time does it actually save in your content creation process? So first, we're going to look at the Chrome extension to see what the Chrome extension has to offer. This is one I've been using the most, and therefore I wanted to show this off already because I actually think it is useful. So if you look at my screen right here, we opened a video finding MrBeast's sunken yacht, right? And we have this trajectory of this video, which is pretty good. I mean, it shows you that, hey, first there was no views for 30,000 views for about what, like almost a year, and then suddenly it skyrocketed and now it's sitting at 800k views. It's really cool to see the trajectory. Now what's beautiful, you can see 90-day trajectory as well, how it goes in the views, 28 days and so on. But if we take max, right, it doesn't show here, but you can even see it. We pick this one right here. Bam, you can even see here the average or the typical performance of past videos. This is really good actually, and I use this on a daily basis. So herefore I'm gonna say it's not only useful, it is actually really good, and it saves you time because where else are you gonna get this data? And this data could be very, very interesting to know whether you can copy an idea or not. Now, going from there, we have the compare. The compare is just comparing videos. That one, I have never really used it too much. I mean, view performance, it gives you a little bit of an idea. It's nice, but you're not really gonna use it that much. Then you've got ranking. This is like your 1 of 10s or 10 out of 10s, and this is pretty cool. On the last few videos, where does it score? It gives you an update. I really like this one. Pretty good feature, I would say. And lastly, it gives you some information about the channel. I found this handy because it shows you views per month, how many come from long or how many come from short form views, how much we upload, and average views per video. This is pretty great. We can also see the total view growth and the sub growth in that month. This is a pretty good tool, I would say. That's the reason why I'm also showing you this first, because I've been using this one. It's an actual good feature, and it is free. Now, sometimes on this tool, you have these little icons, and they will, when you hover over it, you can see past titles and thumbnails that this video had, and you can see if it actually had an impact on the trajectory of the video. Great for thumbnail testing. But that was all the good news. And let's now go to the website itself and see how good it actually is on the website front. So first, let's go through the free tool right here, the one that you don't have to log in for and that you don't have to pay for, and let's see some of the features that the website has to offer. Now, if we look here, we can find that you can look up a YouTube channel and see how it's going. So let's take a look at Daily Dose of Internet right here. And what we can find is channel analytics. We can see when they uploaded something, the views, monthly, but let's be honest. There's already Social Plate. This is nothing new. I'm not gonna say that this is a great thing because it already exists out there. We didn't need a new tool for that. Then at videos, we can see videos. Now, the one cool thing about this video feature here is that you can sort by long and short, but you can also check which videos have the most amount of views in the last 24 hours. It's a pretty cool little addition in case you have channels with thousands of videos. This helps you sometimes identify some video ideas that may stand out from others. Then projections is yet another thing that we already had on Social Plate, so nothing interesting there. Similar channels could be a cool one because here we can kind of find which competitors there may be, but I have found that in a lot of cases there seems to be a misunderstanding of who the audience is, and it's not always accurate. So I'm not gonna say that this is too good because the accuracy here is super flawed. The about is something traditional. Again, these are things that we can just literally go to the channel right now and we can find that. So from those tools, nothing too interesting. So let's take a look at the other ones. Here we have these top lists, and these top lists, yeah, they're very cool, right? We can see top 50 videos yesterday, which are there. But I'm gonna tell you this, there's a way better tool than this one. You can go right now to a tool called playboard.co, and this website does the exact same thing but better. If we look at channels that are the most growth in the worldwide, weekly, or let's say monthly, in the month of May, here we go, Stokes Twins, right? They are the fastest growing channel, right? We want to see who is the fastest declining channel. Same thing here, right? Okay, let's say monthly. Who loses the most? Some music channel, right? 6 million, rest in peace, subscriber count for this channel. But even if videos, for example, you want to find a video that was on the 2nd of June in Bulgaria that is performing the best, most viewed. Bam, you have it. Okay, you want different country? Philippines, which is the one? Bam, Solisat. You want it worldwide? Same thing. Bam, MrBeast, right? Way better tool than anything ViewStats here has to offer. So I'm gonna make this and discard this completely because I mean, there's a way better tool out there already, so this is a fairly useless thing to have on this website as it doesn't really compete with the competitors at all. Now then, if you look at the more tools, you have a compare tool, this compare tool with channels. Yes, that's a cool thing if you're going to compare channels, but let's be honest, how often do you really use it? Right? You're gonna spend time on looking at numbers that you cannot really execute on. So again, something I don't find useful at all. And lastly, the Chrome extension and the MrBeast versus T-Series. Okay, sure, we have this little battle going on. Day one, great thing, right? But again, it's not really too useful for a genuine user. So therefore, again, it's another one that's not really too important. Alright, but this brings us to the paid tool. And so far, we've had the Chrome extension being absolutely worth it, especially since it's free, and the website being very useless because there's competitors who do a lot more. So let's take a look at the actual tool. The tool itself costs you $50 a month, right? For some that would be considered higher, for others that would be considered low. It depends on how you look at it, but let's take a look at what the tool can actually do. So the tool itself says that it gives you 5 things. It looks at alerts, outliers, thumbnail search, A/B test, and collections. Now by itself, if I look at this one, right, we can look outliers, there's 1 of 10, and they are $25 a month. So this would have to be significantly better, by the way, in order to make up for it because it's double the price. Then we have alerts, we have thumbnail search and A/B test, and these ones are fairly new. I don't really know other tools that do this so much, so let's take a look at each and every single one of them. So first, let's take a look at the alerts. So in the alerts, we define alerts, we choose a keyword, view count or limit, then we receive the YouTube content, and then we can stay updated. So if we start, right, and let's say we are a Minecraft channel, so we're going to enter Minecraft. We enter this one, bam. Let's stick with this one for now. So then when we go next, all titles must include or they include. This is a cool little feature where you can be like, okay, I don't want any Minecraft titles with YouTubers in the title, but I do like the ones with Minecraft but. Alright, so let's take a look, because I want to see how accurate this is, because in 1 of 10 sometimes the accuracy isn't that great. I mean, I still pay for 1 of 10 and I think it has some great features, but again, so let's see how they hold up now. Then we're going to go next. We can see, do you want shorts, long formed or shorts and long? That's a pretty cool feature. For our sake, let's say we go long formed only. I think this is a really cool feature actually, that not many people do. Next again, let's say I always only want to see videos with 50,000 plus views. I like this as well. User interface wise, really great, really fantastic. And then we've got, you've made your first alert here. So let's call it Minecraft videos. It also seemed like we can go to the form setup. We're not going to do that for now, but it seems like there's another way to fill this in as well. This is just a great way, so finish. Now we wait, and as we can see, we have Minecraft bot, Minecraft bot, Minecraft bot, and it's about 1,000 videos, which is not bad actually. So if we then look, we can choose how we sort it. We can do it date added. I think it should be sorted by upload date by default, not date added. I think that's not what we're after, but let's sort it by upload date. And we can see 5 hours, 15 hours, 19 hours, 20, all are focused on that. The titles are correct. This is fantastic. This is great. In my opinion, at this point, from all the tools that are out there, I think currently this is the best tool that you have. So worth the $50? I would say absolutely yes. This is great for research. I mean, we can probably do some other things. We can edit the alert. Now, is it really an alert? You do not get an alert. Some people ask this. You get like a little red ball that you have here that shows. Now you also have these little numbers like the outlier. How much does it perform normally to that channel, right? On this channel, for example, checkpoint 0.8 for this video game hearts. So that means that it underperforms ever so slightly because you want this to be a 1. But here Minecraft but is one nightmare block that has scored 2.5 times the normal average for the channel. So that's a good idea. But ideation is for another video. So let's take a look at these outliers right now. Outliers is this idea of these multipliers. And this is something that 1 of 10 also does. So let's take a look at what we can have here special. Keyword again, let's go for Minecraft. Let's see, and guess what? We actually do get Minecraft. That's great, right? Do we go specific? Let's say I type my name. Do I get my videos? I don't. Okay, that could be a concern. So let's figure out something more niche. Let's say hearing aid. Does it give me videos about hearing aid? Okay. So this one doesn't seem to have hearing aid. So here it seems, probably it's hidden in the title somewhere in the back. But yeah, it's a pretty much, it seems pretty good. We can sort, we can filter, we have nice filters. It looks really clean, looks really good. I like that channel size as well. We can say, I only want to see from 1 million plus, 50,000 plus views, outlier score of, let's say 3, we want minimum of 3. In the last 28 days, or we can do custom here, apply. Let's take a look here. Bam, we got a hearing aid one. Oh, that seems aid, but this does not seem hearing aid. So that might be a little bit of a concern here. Also, if you click on the video, you can see estimated revenue. All of this is pretty decent. You can see views per day, pretty nice. Some of this you can actually see on Social Plate as well, but I'm not sure per video, but this is good. We can save by collection, which is the 5th feature. It's, you know, let's say there's a Minecraft video right here, right? We have our collection right here and bam, we can always go back to it. That's the 5th feature. So I would say overall, I mean, I don't know if it does more than one of them does so far. I mean, you can also sort by shorts and stuff. So uncertain if this is like a wow for me. Now, the one thing that does stand out, and that's very important to note, this extension here with these outliers, when you go to somebody's channel on YouTube, ViewStats doesn't have this. This is from 1 of 10. So that's where 1 of 10 does actually better than ViewStats. So in this case, that tool here, I mean, you have another tool for like half the price, right? I would say the alerts is good though. So let's take a look at the 2 things that could potentially stand out and make this worth double the price than 1 of 10. Let's take a look at thumbnail search. And I found this one very interesting. There's 2 ways to look for a thumbnail. Let's say I say person in front of Minecraft cave. All right, let's make this specific here. Let's take a look at what happens. Okay, so we got something pretty decent. I mean, these are reaction ones. That's not a cave right here, but there are some caves that are visible here. It's not too bad. Okay, so let's make it person in front of McDonald's. See what we got when we do that one. That's pretty good. I would say that's a really interesting thing if I want some ideation. Chessboard with animals. Let's see what it does if we have that. And here we got some chessboard with some animals next to it. Cow opening, that's not too bad actually. So I would say that's a pretty good tool. So then we also have search by image. If you click search by image, you can browse. And for the sake, I've added a random clip from one of our previous videos. So let's see what it does and how it holds up. All right, so it recognized that there was a YouTube logo and it starts to look at thumbnails similar. This is unique. This is really good. This is like you want to make a similar thumbnail, but you need more inspiration. This is good. You can score it by similarity, maybe outlier score. That's a really good tool. I'm gonna say that this one definitely is going to make it worth it for me. We'll do one more test. Okay, so for this test, don't judge me, but we're going full Shrek mode. And yes, it finds Shrek, but figures it out, but it's probably because of Shrek's faces. Anyways, moving on. And lastly, we have the A/B test. Now this again is a cool tool, and simply because we can look by channel or by video. Let's say I want to right now know MrBeast, which A/B test has he done, since it's his tool, right? Which A/B test has he done for his videos, and you can find the A/B tests himself. If you click on it, you can even see other tests that he has done. This is a cool feature once again, makes it very unique. I think this makes him stand out. Let's take a look at one more channel here. Ryan Trahan, I know he does those. And here we go again. This is pretty amazing that you can just look at that one. Here he's done 8 tests and you can find every single one of them and which one eventually made it. That's a pretty cool one. Now you don't see the percentages unfortunately, but this is fantastic. Overall, if I have to judge whether it's worth the money or not, I'm gonna say it's definitely worth it. Now yes, some of these features you can find them on our websites, playboard.co, and I'll leave links in the description, and 1 of 10 do some of the same things. Now some of them have some competitor tracker, which is pretty great, but I would say for me, if I have to say at this current stage, this tool beats the other tools currently. It's a pretty good tool and I hope you liked this demonstration. And for those who were asking me about it, whether I think it's worth the money, I'm gonna say if you're a serious creator, I would absolutely say this. Would I use it? Absolutely. Is it good? Most of it, yes. And how much time does it save? I would say this could save you a lot of time. See you in the next one.